Son, where'd you find this?
Don't be offended by the truth. They be offended because you called out the truth. Simple as that. They don't want to hear any other narrative that makes them look bad.
One thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who acts like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim?
Guys, Chico. They never lie.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll.
Yo. What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Peace and blessings. Glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Appreciate you for being here. Shout outs to my writers, poets, content creators. Much love to all of you beautiful, talented people out there in the world. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. You see the title. I just want to share my thoughts on this situation because social media is ugly. It has its ebb and flow. It can be a beautiful thing or it can be the bane of your existence. It all really just depends on your walk, what you're pouring into, what type of life you are leading. And this is another one of those situations I hate to see somebody find themselves on the wrong side of success just off of the fact that you pursue certain avenues based off of drama and controversy. And I just hate this for this brother, man. I do. But it comes with this. And as long as I've been on here and I've been seeing different folks come and go, I see the influencers, I see the OnlyFans, I see the adult actresses going from their profession, transitioning over, trying to be gurus and motivational speakers. I see the channels that speak specifically about relationships. I've seen all of it. The one-hit wonders, the people that they said could never do it, and they beat the odds, and they define themselves through other means using their own gifts and talents. I've watched it all. I don't think it's one area that hasn't been covered on YouTube, Facebook, any of these locations. I think I've seen pretty much everything that you can see, man or on the woman's side. This clip I'm going to play, it ain't nothing but a couple seconds. It ain't that long. It's long enough to get into what I'm about to talk about. Aaron the plumber. Let's chat a little bit, man. Just have a heart to heart, man. Because I hate this for you, bro. And I hope this is a message to anybody else who looked at what you did and they ran with the same model, or they're thinking about running with the same model. Bring this up on a big screen and run this real quick. Hold on, man. How did we get there?
Probably going back to jail. Probably going back to jail, man. You know what I'm saying? For a long time in a real way. Love y'all though, Brodesky. Probably going back to jail, man. You know what I'm saying? For a long time in a real way. Love y'all though, Brodesky.
What is he talking about? Before we go there, let's run a tape. Aaron the plumber is a professional, licensed plumber. Legit. All you gotta do is look at the catalog. We didn't know who he was at first. As far as we were concerned, he was just another pedestrian scrolling the terrain of the United States until Pop Your Balloon. Until Pop Your Balloon became international. Went from couch to couch, TV to TV. That brother was just another dude that went on a show. To me, the show is rigged. Nothing about it is legitimate. Everything is set up to promote and build other people's platforms. Nothing about it is or has anything to do with love and creating a foundation with another human being. If it ever started out that way, they ruined it. Have no clue how long or how far it goes back. It wasn't until Pop Your Balloon became a, what's the word? It went national. The shit is everywhere. I remember last year it was on every single platform that you could think of, every app device. People were talking about it, breaking it down consistently. Pop Your Balloon clips, Pop Your Balloon reactions, Pop Your Balloon memes. They still sprinkle them in there from time to time. Pop Your Balloon became so famous. When people would tune into the show, you knew they were either coming for drama or they were really that invested in the idea that a man and a woman could come on there, flaws and all, and find compatibility. One particular episode after this time goes by, because there's been a lot of people that's gone on there, and like I want to really break this down because I'm going somewhere with how he ended up in that position. We all have folks that we tune into for on various cartoons, TV shows. With Pop Your Balloon, you have a group of folks that would look at the fucking show and they're only looking at the show because they want to see somebody get humiliated, my nigga. Like, let's not even act like they don't do that. They want to see you get embarrassed. They just need an excuse. Their pants are too tight. Your colors are not coordinated enough. One thing is too red, the other part of it is not red enough. You got on too much jewelry. You got a mustache. Your hair is too bald. You don't have people go on that platform just for the drama. They just want to see people get embarrassed. And then you got the hopefuls, the hopeful romantics, the ones that are obsessed with this fairy tale. And then you got the other group. They come from a impoverished mindset, and they have a bunch of bullshit that go on with their life, so they can relate to the ratchetness that is produced on the show. So you got a mixture of different things up there. Some characters became your favorites, others you hated. Aaron the Plumber is one of the few men that came on here and figured out a way to use that attitude, that persona, that gimmick, and that character. He found a way to coin the market, to tap into a group of people who want to see women get put in their place, who want to see Black culture painted in a certain light. He found a way to use Arlette's show to get the attention of men and women across the board who are either going to hate him for how he looked, hate him for how he talked, or they were going to love him and appreciate the fact that he was moving the way he was because they got a kick out of it. They found him to be entertaining, and that's what it's about. That's all it's about. We ushered in him. Somebody said he works, he's toxic. He has a profession. He has a gimmick. I don't give a fuck if what he's doing isn't helpful to the black community. I don't care if he's putting out a negative message. I don't care if what he advocates and I don't care about any of that. He does exactly what we need him to do. If I'm really being honest about this shit, Aaron the Plumber, he built a brand off of a culture that we celebrate that we shouldn't celebrate. Let's just be completely transparent about the shit. And they love it. Oh, them billionaires and them millionaires and all of them racist, low key Karens and Davids and Johns that y'all be clapping it up with and they love it. Let's get another black man or another black woman on social media to make a fool of themselves and every other black person. Let's get them to do this so it can distract them from what's really important. And let's reward him. Let's reward Aaron the Plumber with more views. Let's reward Aaron the Plumber with more visibility. Let's reward Aaron the Plumber with his own platform where we can bring in more men and women who identify with that toxic nature that he provides. Let's run it up. Nobody wants to talk about that part. Pop Your Balloon has been a catalyst for some of the most damaging shit. And I'm not sitting here saying that they intentionally run the show to degrade anyone. But if you really actually believe that you're going to go on that type of a platform and find unilateral affection when none of you live in the same state or in the same country, or if you watch it and believe that this nigga lives in fucking El Paso, she lives in Nebraska, and they all just fly from hundreds and thousands of miles away to go on. What you really think that they gonna make? Oh man, the shows be just for that, for show. It's for people who spend more time in front of the TV screen in front of their devices. It's for people who would rather live vicariously through someone else than to address their own problems inside the house. It's for people who care more about what someone else is doing than actually caring about what someone else is doing. What am I talking about? The Epstein files and every other crime and criminal cartel that walks the face of this earth. That's what I'm talking about. We're all plugged into the matrix. Aaron the Plumber did something that a number of those men and women could not do when they went on the show. He found a way to keep the attention on him even after the show was over. Trust me, there's plenty of them that tried. One woman done went to jail. She went up there and she showed her ass. Her ass is about to do like 16 years or something like that because of a paternity fraud. Blackmail. There's been people that's gone on a show and has gone on different platforms and they branch off. And I salute it. If you know how to work with, cool. He did it, but Aaron, he did this shit based off of him fighting. So he already had a profession, but what really got him out there was the fact that he just gets into a whole lot of altercations with different people. And then we looking at it like either you're looking at him like he's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in real life, or you're looking at him like he's a stand-up guy because he's taking losses, but at least he's standing his ground. So we respect him for being loud and obnoxious and being arrogant and this and that and third, because at least he's fighting. But nobody's looking at the other side of it. This fucking idiot is up here making a fool out of himself every day just for a paycheck. Just so what? We get a couple laughs out of him. We get to chuckle. We get to crop and make memes out of his face. He got all of this going on. He's going on multiple platforms, having conversations with people he never sat down with before. Nobody cares or pays attention to you until you are making noise, and the numbers reflect. That's when everybody want to swarm around you, and that's what happened. The brother managed to do something that a lot of people can't do organically without the pain and the misery and the drama that's always attached to it. Not realizing that most of it is based off of anger, violence. Try doing what he did, getting on these network television programs, being a positive influence. Like really go out here, kiss babies, shake a few hands, be a nice guy, be polite, be cordial, be positive. See how far that gets you. It's not going to get you very far. And he did exactly what was necessary. Unfortunately, it would get him into so much bullshit. So much bullshit to the extent that someone stabbed him in the face and he took somebody's life. You're wondering, well, so what? He was defending himself. Oh, we don't care. I know you don't. This is the issue here. Yeah, and I think it's sad. He could have took his brand, did an entire 180, and then put black people in an entirely different light. Why do black people, when it comes to stuff like this, why does it always revert back to anger and violence? As if we're just incapable of anything else positive. And all we are known for is kicking and screaming and slapping and spitting and so you perpetuate violence all day. You market it. Yeah, lay it out there for everybody consistently as if it's a reward. We eat it all up, absorb it into our very beings, and then when the consequences behind sowing such discord returns to collect its due, everybody has a different response. I'm sorry. Uh, Remind me again how this works. You put a drunk person with a drunk person. You think you're going to get dandelions out these people? You put a crackhead in a house where there's millions of dollars worth of property in there. You telling me the crackhead isn't going to steal? You put a liar in the room with somebody who has never ever been affiliated with that type of a nature. Do you think you're going to get a positive reaction or outcome from it? They introduced this negativity into our culture. We amplify it. We reap from it. And we wondering what the problem is. Now this man is about to do some serious time, probably, allegedly, because somebody tried to take his life. So he had to act in a way to protect himself, but we would never be here if the character and the persona and who you were representing wasn't such a prominent figure in social media. What's wrong with being a doctor or being a plumber? You making good money. I know you are. You got your own business, my nigga. You didn't need to be on that show, but you wanted to be on it because you wanted to promote, you wanted to advertise. You know, this was your opportunity to get on there, show your ass off, and then make something out of it. And you did until the consequences of your character became a reflection of your reality. Talk to me. Now, you can't predict jealousy or envy or hatred. You don't know when and where that stuff's going to come from. But you can damn sure minimize its frequency, you can damn sure slow down the process in which the foundation is built. You can for sure change the timeline. All you got to do is say no to this network, no to Arlette, no to subjecting yourself to ridiculing these women, even though they up there doing a job themselves. Yes, you had all of this opportunity, all of this in the palm of your hands, and you allowed not only these people to put you in the trick bag, but you even put yourself in it along with them. You say, I'm gonna help you out. Most of us do it. Most of us put ourselves in the trick bag. Now what? Was it worth it? The sentence that you're about to get, is it worth it? Losing your career, was it worth it? Getting that stamp of approval by a bunch of men and women who don't really give a shit about you. They only look at you as entertainment. Was it worth it? Oh, he's a stand-up guy. He's so cool because he shot somebody that tried to kill him, but nobody's looking at. He didn't even have to be there. This didn't have to be his downfall. What do I know though, right? What am I really talking about? Because for the love of me, I can't comprehend finding a way to get the fuck out of an absurd lifestyle that is set up to leave me just down for the count. I find a way out of that, and then I'm gonna allow somebody else to put me in the fucked up place. I think not. I think not. Whole time they laughing at us. And the thing be, your own folks are the ones that's trying to eliminate you. It's always your people who don't want to see you nowhere in life. Shit backwards. Hella backwards. And I hope with this right here, if he's lucky enough to return from this, he has a different trajectory that he's on after. Because this isn't a win for nobody, but sometimes you got to have situations like this happen and where you got to sit down in order for you to get up. Just my 2 cents, though. I'm out. to anyone who watches this back, tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm lying. I don't think I'm making anything up. It's not hyperbole. It's the truth. He screwed himself, and he allowed them to help him do it. Period.